Good morning students, this is Shafi from Don Bosco PU College, Chitradurga. In our previous class, we learned about one derivation and along with their problems, right? In this class also, we are going to learn one more derivation. This derivation is also important for 5 marks. This derivation is very similar to the previous one, okay? You just see the difference between this one and the previous one. There we have derived equation of a line passing through a point and which is parallel to a vector. Okay, here we have to derive the equation of a line passing through 2 points, both in vector and Cartesian form. Okay, we have to derive the equation of a line. Hints are given that equation passing through 2 points. Only he given one hint, that is what? That equation of a line passing through 2 points. By using this hint, we have to derive the equation of a line. Okay, you just remember the previous derivation. There we have derived the equation of a line. Passing through a point which is parallel to a vector. There in our previous derivation they given only 2 hints, that is what? Passing through a point which is parallel to a vector. Here they given only one hint, that is what? Passing through 2 points. By using this hint, we have to derive the equation of a line. Okay, let us derive. This one is also important for 5 marks. I already told you in the last class itself that in this 3-dimensional geometry you will have 5 to 6 important derivations. Out of that derivation, 100% you will get one derivation in your annual examination. Let us consider 3-dimensional plane. X, Y, Z. It is origin. Okay, it is origin. Now, let L be a line. It is a line L. Let L be a line, which is a line L passing through, which is a line L passing through 2 points, that is the points A, B. Okay, this line L passing through 2 points A, B. This point will be x1, y1, z1. This point will be x1, y1, z1. This point will be x2, y2, z2. Once again, the point A is x1, y1, z1. The point B is x2, y2, z2. Let L be a line which is passing through the points A, B, which is x1, y1, z1 and x2, y2, z2. Let the point P be any point on the line. Let the point P be any point on the line L. This point P will be x, y, z. The point A is x1, y1, z1. The point B is x2, y2, z2. The point P is x, y, z. Okay. Now, the position vector of the point A with respect to its origin is A vector. The position vector of the point B with respect to its origin is B vector. The position vector of the point P with respect to its origin is R vector. Understood? It is the position vector of the point A with respect to its origin is A vector. The position vector of the point B with respect to its origin is B vector. The position vector of the point P with respect to its origin is R vector. Hence, it is the diagram of this derivation, second derivation. Okay. Now, you just write down the explanation of this figure. It is what? It is what? Let L be a line. It is what? Let L be a line. Let L be a line. Let L be a line. Let L be a line which is passing through 2 points A, B, which is x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, z2. Line L passing through the points A and B, which is passing through the points, which is passing through 2 points A, what? x1, y1, z1, x1, y1, z1, and B, what? x2, y2, z2, x2, y2, z2. Understood? Let the line, let L be a line which is passing through 2 points A, x1, y1, z1, and the point B, x2, y2, z2. Next, what about this one? Let the point P be any point on the line L. The point P be any point on the line L. Okay, let the point P, x, y, z be any point on the line L. Be any point on the line L. Next, let point P be any point on the line L. Next is what? The position vector of the points A, B, and P with respect to its origin is A vector, B vector, and R vector. The position vectors of the points A, B, and P with respect to its origin is A, B, and P with respect to its origin is given by what? The position vector of the points A, B, and P is given by A vector, B vector, R vector. That is what? OA vector is A vector, OB vector is B vector, OP vector is R vector. OA vector is A vector. Next, OA vector is A vector, OB vector is B vector, OB vector is B vector. Next, OP vector is R vector. See, OP vector is R vector. OP vector is R vector. Understood? It is the explanation of the figure. Once again, I will repeat the explanation. Kindly listen properly. Let L be a line. Which is passing through the 2 points A, x1, y1, z1, B, x2, y2, z2. Let the point P be any point on the line L. The position vector of the points A, B, and P with respect to its origin is A vector, B vector, R vector. Understood? It is the explanation of the figure. Now, you just observe. Here we have the points A, B, P. These points lies on the line L, right? These 3 points lies on the line L. Then what can you conclude about these 3 points? This point represents what? A, B, and P lies on the same line. These 3 points lies on the same line. You just remember what can you conclude about these 3 points. Remember the concept of geometry. 3 points are lies on the same line, then that points are what? Parallel, collinear or perpendicular? Collinear, right? 3 points are lies on the same line, then that points are what? Collinear, right? A, B and P are lies on the same line, then these 3 points are collinear. Since A, B and P are collinear. Understand? Since A, B and P are collinear. Now 3 points are collinear, then 3 points are collinear, then A P vector is equals to lambda times of A B vector. A P vector equals to lambda times of A B vector. Once again, A P vector is parallel to A B vector, right? In the space we will have one more condition, that A B P are collinear, then A P vector is parallel to A B vector. A P vector is parallel to A B vector, then A P vector equals to lambda into A B vector. You just see, A vector is parallel to B vector, A vector is parallel to B vector, then what is the condition? A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2. That is also we have one more condition, right? And also we have one more condition, since this condition already we have used in the previous derivation. That is what? A vector is parallel to B vector, then A vector equals to lambda into B vector. Understand? Now here A, B, P are collinear, then A P vector is parallel to A B vector. A P vector is parallel to A B vector. A P vector is parallel to A B vector. Sorry, A P vector is parallel to A B vector. Then condition is what? A P vector is parallel to A B vector, then A P vector equals to lambda into A B vector, right? Understand? Once again, A, B and P are collinear, then A P vector is parallel to A B vector. A P vector is parallel to A B vector. If A P vector is parallel to A B vector, then A P vector equals to lambda into A B vector, right? This concept already we have used in our previous derivation. I hope you understand. Now A, B and P are collinear, then A P vector is parallel to A B vector, then A P vector equals to lambda into A B vector. Understand? A P vector equals to lambda into A B vector. Since this step plays a very important role to derive this derivation, okay, this step is very important, and also this step plays very important role to derive this derivation. If you make any kind of mistakes in this step, the entire derivation will goes wrong. Okay, you just mark it, this step as important one. Okay, if this step is wrong, if you make any kind of mistakes in this step, the entire derivation will goes wrong. So that you just keep it in your mind, this step is very important note. Okay, you just mark it as a important point in your notebook. Okay, now the remaining things are same. AP vector, how you are going to AP vector? P minus A, that is what? OP vector minus OA vector. AP vector, how you are going to write? OP vector minus OA vector. OP vector minus OA vector equals to lambda into, what about this AB vector? How you are going to write along with the position vector? OB vector minus OA vector. OB vector minus OA vector. This concept is belongs to the vector algebra. I already told you in the last class itself that you should know very well about the vector algebra, then only you understand the concept of three-dimensional geometry. It is the topic, that is the three-dimensional geometry, which is very familiar to the previous chapter, that is vector algebra. Okay. Now OP vector minus OA vector. OP vector, what we have? OP vector is R vector minus OA vector is what? OA vector is A vector equals to lambda into OB vector is what? B vector minus OA vector is what? A vector. OA vector is A vector. Understand? I am just substituting OP vector, OA vector, OB vector with R vector, B vector and A vector. That's it. Now I want the position vector, I mean I want the R vector. Send this minus A vector to the right, then we will get R vector equals to A vector plus lambda into B vector minus A vector. Hence which is a vector form, right? Understand? You just note down this derivation in your notebook without making any kind of mistakes, and also practice this derivation at your home. You just practice this one or twice or 4 times, you will be perfect in this derivation. Just it is the diagram of this derivation, it is the explanation. Next, here we have defined the position vectors, and here we have used the condition A, B and P are collinear. If A, B and P are collinear, then AP vector equals to lambda into AB vector. This concept we already used in our previous derivation, and also we have discussed about this. Condition in our vector algebra also. After applying the concept of vector algebra, finally we get the equation in vector form. Okay. Now it is a vector form. Now we have to find the Cartesian form also. Okay, we have to find the Cartesian form. Cartesian form is nothing but what? We have to eliminate the vector form. Okay, we have to eliminate the vector form. Now let us find the equation of a line in Cartesian form. Let us find out Cartesian form. Yes, Cartesian form. Next, one more thing, we have to find the Cartesian form, so that here we have one vector form. You just call this as equation number star or 1. Okay. Now we have to eliminate these vector components, R vector, A vector, B vector, A vector. We have to eliminate this one. Cartesian form, you just observe the figure of the derivation. There we have 3 points. The point A, let the point A we have, next the point B we have, and the point P we have, right? the point A, you just observe the diagram of the related figure. You just observe it. The point A is what? X1, Y1, Z1, right? The point B is what? X2, Y2, Z2. Okay, the point P is what? X, Y, Z. The point P is X, Y, Z. It is in Cartesian form. Let us define it in vector form. Okay, it is a point A. You just observe the figure of the related figure. Then the point A is what? There we have defined the position vector A vector. You just observe the figure, then you understand what I am writing here. The point B, that is what? The position vector is what? There we have defined B vector. Next, the point P, in the figure we have defined position vector, that is R vector. Okay, write down this one in the vector form: x1, y1, z1. x1, y1, z1. Write down this in vector form: x1 I plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap. Similarly, the point B, x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. Next, what about the point P, R vector: x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Understood? Now here we have the vectors A vector, B vector, R vector. You just substitute these three vectors in this equation, that is the equation star. You just substitute these three vectors in this equation. Substitute A, B and R vector in the equation star. Finally, we get the Cartesian form. From star we have, you just substitute. Here we have R vector, here we have R vector. R vector is what? X I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Okay, R vector is what? X I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap equals to, here we have, you just observe once again, here we have R vector, here we have R vector. I am just substituting in place of R vector with xi plus yj plus zk equals to. Next, here we have A vector, in place of A vector you just replace with x1i plus y1j plus z1k. x1i plus y1j plus z1k plus next lambda into, you just see the equation star, lambda into b minus a. Okay, lambda into b minus a. Lambda into b minus a, we have b minus a. b minus a is what? b minus a, x2 minus x1i, b minus a, x2 minus x1i, b minus a, x2 minus x1i plus y2 minus y1j plus z2 minus z1k plus y2 minus y1j plus z2 minus z1k. This step I have written directly. Okay, once again, in place of R vector we have xi plus yj plus zk equals to, next in place of A vector, I replaced with x1i plus y1j plus z1k plus lambda into, here we have b minus a, b vector minus a vector, b minus a is what? x2 minus x1i plus y2 minus y1j plus z2 minus z1k. Okay, understood? Next, that is equals to, here we have in the left hand side, xi cap plus y j cap plus z k cap equals to, you just keep it as it is. Next, x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap plus Next here we have lambda. You just apply this lambda inside the brackets. Lambda into x2 minus x1 I cap. Next lambda into plus lambda into y2 minus y1 j cap. Next plus lambda into z2 minus z1 k cap. Okay. Next that is x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap equals to next here we have x1 I cap lambda into x2 minus x1 I cap. You just separate I j k, or you take I components as common, sorry, you can take I as common, I cap is common. x1 plus lambda into x2 minus x1, x1 plus lambda into x2 minus x1 into I cap. Okay, x1 plus lambda into x2 minus x1 I cap. This I cap I took common, plus similarly next y1 plus lambda into y2 minus y1 j cap, y1 plus lambda into y2 minus y1 j cap. Okay, y1 j plus lambda into y2 minus y1 into j we have. I took j as common, y1 plus lambda into y2 minus y1 j cap plus next z1k plus lambda into z2 minus z1k, that is z1 plus lambda into z2 minus z1 k cap. Understood? I just simplified. Okay, it is just a simplification part. Kindly do not confuse. Now we know that if the two vectors are equal, if and only if the corresponding components are equal or same. Now equating or comparing I j k, x equals to x1 plus lambda into x2 minus x1. Now you just compare it, comparing I j k, comparing I j k. X equals to x1 plus lambda into x2 minus x1, x equals to x1 plus lambda into x2 minus x1. Okay, next y equals to y1 plus lambda into y2 minus y1, y equals to y1 plus lambda into y2 minus y1, lambda into y2 minus y1. Next z equals to z1 plus lambda into z2 minus z1, z equals to z1 plus lambda into z2 minus z1. Okay, now in this you just find out the value lambda. Send this x1 to the left, that will be x minus x1 equals to lambda into x2 minus x1. Send this x2 minus x1 to the left, it will divide. How? X minus x1 divided by x2 minus x1 equals to lambda. Understand? Next similarly it is also y minus y1 equals to lambda into y2 minus y1. Next y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1 equals to lambda. Are you getting? Next take this z1 to the left, that will be z minus z1 equals to lambda into z2 minus z1. Next z minus z1 divided by z2 minus z1 equals to lambda. Now here we have lambda. Eliminating lambda, then we will get eliminating lambda, then we get if we eliminate the value of lambda, finally what we will get? X minus x1 by x2 minus x1, x minus x1 divided by x minus x1 by x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 equals to next y minus y1 by y2 minus y1, y minus y1 divided by y2 minus y1. Next z minus z1 by z2 minus z1, z2 minus z1. Okay, hence it is a Cartesian form. Hence it is a Cartesian form, which is a Cartesian form, which is a Cartesian form. Understand? Hence it is the second derivation in the three-dimensional geometry, which is the one important for 5 marks. Kindly do not neglect this one. You just practice this derivation at your home. You just practice 4 to 5 times. You will be perfect in this derivation. This derivation is very similar to the previous one. If you know the concept of the previous derivation, you find very easy to derive this derivation. Okay, understand? Okay, dear students, it is the class for today. In the next class, we will continue the problems based on this derivation. This derivation is what? Derive the equation of a line passing through 2 points, both in vector and Cartesian form. Okay, you just see the difference between the previous derivation and this second derivation. Okay, dear students, in the next class we will continue the class. Thank you.